Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the blessed one, the worthy one, the fully enlightened one. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Hello everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. How was your lunch? You had a meditation with the lunch? Okay. Do you know this one? What do you call this?
Peace sign.
Peace sign. What about this one?
Okay.
Okay sign.
Well, it's more like if you do it like
Okay.
facing.
Okay. Okay sign. Peace sign, right? Can you do it? Both hands? This is okay sign. This is peace sign. Right? Okay, let's do it together. This is an exercise. I want you to wake up. Right. Peace sign and okay sign. Right. And then we also need to, you see now, not both, not peace sign. So one is okay sign, the other is peace sign. Okay, so we need to change. You need to change. Okay. Yeah. This is the. Okay. Try. You can do it. Yeah, you see? Yeah. Do it slower. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. You need to really focus. Okay. Let's do it for a while. Yeah. Okay. You can even close your eyes if you want. You see?
Did you practice it before?
Me? I have practiced, yes. I have definitely practiced it before.
How come you do it so fast?
Yeah. You don't have to look here and there. You just, yeah. I think it's also, it's your brain and your hand coordination. And it will actually keep you awake and alert. And you will never feel sleepy then. I don't need to look here and there. Just do it.
I'm glad I'm not the only person that struggled.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's try close your eyes and do it maybe 1 minute. See if you can do it without a mistake. Okay. Okay, take a good long deep breath. Thank you. Now we need to really focus. Okay, close your eyes. Keep one palm on the other now. Maybe if you want, you can just rest your palms, open your palms, and place them on your thighs to relax. You can also do it like this and like this. Now look into your breathing. Read your breathing. Observe your breathing. Also read the activity in your brain, in your heart, and the tension in your hand muscles. You have been practicing, exercising. So your brain was really, really busy trying to coordinate two hands alternatively, practicing peace sign and OK sign. Please check your brain area. Which part of your brain has been stimulated more? You might feel the sensation of some part of your brain. Pay attention to that. Observe that area. Which part of your arms, your palm, your hand is aching more? Which muscle? Pay attention to that. Now focus on your breath again. Natural breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. See how the incoming air touches the nostril before entering the body. Feel the sensation over there. When you close your eyes, you can also hear some sounds. Somebody coming in, steps you can hear, the phone ringing in. Just recognize. It's okay, don't get upset. It's okay, I'm okay. That's just another sound. Can be watchful, mindful if you hear any other sound. Do you feel any other sensation? Can you feel the sensation when you sit on your cushion? Can you see your body structure? The connection between the earth, the seat, and yourself? Can you see yourself how you sit, legs crossed, back straight, and the head straight? Can you feel the sensation of your heart area, the lungs, how they function with your breathing in and breathing out? Now, what other area is more active in your body right now? Some muscles on your face, or do you feel some sensation on your head, some part of your skin? Do you feel any sensation, any pain, discomfort, any tightness, numbness? Pay attention to that area. It's like holding a flashlight in the darkness to someone or something. So you can observe that area properly, more mindfully. Make sure your body is straight, the back and the head straight. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and your eyebrows are also relaxed. entire body relax. With the breathing in and breathing out, naturally breathing, observing, and seeing the sensation of your skin or some muscles, or some area of your body. Breathing through the nostril, unless you have any difficulty to breathe through the nostril. Pay a little more attention to the area you can focus better. Some sensation, more active. Some part of your body, internal or external body organs, or any area is okay. Coordinate with the breathing. Where exactly you can pinpoint that pain, that sensation, that numbness, that tightness. Do you see that pain or that sensation in the same spot? Do you see it moving? Do you see it changing? Intensity changing, sometimes more, sometimes less. Sometimes little spot, sometimes little more area. Do you see that sensation or pain appearing and disappearing? Let anyone come inside if we have more space, or you can squeeze in. Come back to meditation. Focus on your sensation. Do you still find the same sensation or different sensation? Do you still find it in the same spot, same intensity, or appearing and disappearing? Just see it, whatever happens, see it, observe it, identify it, recognize it. Come back to your breathing. See how your breathing functions now. Is it much more calmer, gentler, and subtler? How is your body in general? You see people coming in, feel the sensation, identify the sound, recognize the sound. Just be mindful. Those who came new, settle on your seat, sit comfortably, focus on your breath. The others focus on your sensations and also the breath. See how you feel when you freshly come in and sitting, how you breathe in and out the tension. Observe the breathing as it happens. Can you also read your mind? Observe your thoughts. What thoughts are there right now in your mind? Are you thinking of something in the past? Or are you planning something about the future? Or you just follow my instructions? What thoughts do you find right now? Peace, happiness, joy, anger, fear, jealousy. Do you see? Can you read your mind? Can you recognize your thoughts? So happy, so peaceful, so calm and relaxed. Come back to your breathing from time to time. See how it functions. Subtle breathing, gentle breathing. Can you also see your body posture? Are you sitting straight? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are they tight? If it is tight, you can slowly relax them. How about your eyebrows? Are you closing your eyes tightly? If then you can slowly relax, gentle, be gentle to yourself, relax yourself. How about the body sensation now? The place you were focusing before, is it still active? Is that the area that is still dominant in action? Or is it somewhere else now? Different part of the body? Just practice 1 more minute silently. Observe your breath, observe your thoughts this time. Do not open your eyes until I say so. Now let us take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. And then slowly release and relax. Breathing through the nostril. In and out, several long breaths. Relax your body and relax your mind. With closed eyes, keep your palms together close to your heart. Take a good long deep breath and relax. Say 3 times sadhu. 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 Let us rub our palms with closed eyes. Observe the movement of your palms. Feel the sensation. When your palms are warm enough, take a good long deep breath and place them on your eyes. Relax and release. Place your palms on your ears with a long deep breath again. Place your palms on your shoulders with a healing touch. Place your palms on your head and feel the sensation. See different parts of your head. Feel it. Okay, relax your palms. Now with loving kindness, compassion, gentleness to yourself and to everyone else, let us slowly open our eyes. Okay. You can also actually relax your body. If you have any pain or tightness, come here. You can sit there. Okay, how was it? Are you okay with this? You can take the cushion over there. Okay?
Thank you.
It's a small one if you want. We also have some space over there. Yes, thank you. So when you sit for a long time, I think it is also recommended that you don't stand right away. And so take some time, and also even opening eyes and looking at the world. If you sit for a really long time, um, it is important that you heal yourself first. Just like you open. One time it happened to me when I went to Big Bear. I went out and it was snow, and I hurt my eyes because the reflection of the sun really struck me. Just like that, when we open our eyes after long crossing time, it is better you do some healing. Slowly opening is good. Okay? And same thing if you meditate, you don't have to quickly change your mood. Slowly mixing with the situation is okay. If you practice, if you join a retreat, you also can take a little while before adjusting to your normal day-to-day life. But you should do it so you can feel the energy better and you can also practice and be stronger within. Any question before we take a little break? Okay, right. Maybe you can stand up. Slowly stand up. Mindfully stand up. And we will, yeah, you can actually do some stretching. Do some stretching mindfully. Coordinate with your breathing. You can take like 10 minutes break and again be mindful and silent. We will ring the bell and you can come. You can walk or you can drink some water, whatever. And later when you come, please bring something to drink. Okay, some water or fruit or whatever. We will do another little meditation. 10 minutes break, okay? Is this water? Okay, let's take our water.
There's a bottle of water on one of the tables as well as somebody needs water. If you don't have water, you can get a glass of water. Please feel free to get any glass that you may want, or if you prefer, there's the, as I said, the bottled water on one of the tables. You see the rebellious people that are like, I'm not getting any water.
Mindfully hold your water. Focus on your breath. Okay, relax yourself. Hold your water. Be mindful. Slowly take to your mouth. Open your mouth and have some water, and then don't drink right away. Internalize with your mouth. Identify with your teeth, tongue, and the muscles, and feel the sensation in your mouth area. Stay there for a while. 10-15 seconds, just keep it there. Feel the sensation in every cell of your mouth. You can close your eyes. And then slowly drink and feel the sensation when it goes down, settling in your stomach. See the water drip slowly down and disappear. Feel the sensation in the stomach area. Feel the sensation in your mouth and the food pipe, the stomach. You might hear even some sounds, some reaction of your muscles when you drink. Coordinate with your breathing. How do you feel your stomach area? Whenever you are comfortable, you can take another sip as you wish and take time again. No rush, no competition. Take your own time and feel the sensation. And drink the water. So when we were having lunch today, I hope you did the same way. No rush, and slowly you were eating, were practicing in noble silence, meditating with your lunch, eating meditation. This also is very helpful, and then you don't need to eat a lot. If you have a habit of eating a lot, you want to really control your eating, this is a good way. Eat slowly. Eating meditation can help you. And when you chew, your mouth, you savor every bits of your food. You can feel the sensation. You can feel, sense so many different tastes, salty or sweet or any other, spicy. So many different types of taste sensations you feel, and your body also reacts differently. For example, if you have suddenly little bit spicy food, you might feel it. Your head or some part of your body also can react differently. So it's good to actually contemplate when we eat and when we drink. That is an example how to be mindful in your day-to-day life. You can also do this exercise when you take shower. Just be mindful how the water um, flows through your body, how you feel so many different sensations in different parts of the body when you are contacted with the water. And it's amazing. After shower, you feel so refreshing. You don't know how the change happens, right? If you feel sleepy, you take a shower and you don't feel sleepy anymore. You don't even pay attention to. It will be wonderful how it happens, how our mind, brain react to that sensation. So everything if we do with mindfulness, maybe we will become little bit slower. That could definitely be the case. So you don't rush to eat, you don't rush to drink, you do things with little bit slow pace. And that might work for many people who have this um, difficulty to concentrate. Okay, I hope you enjoy the drinking meditation, water drinking meditation. Okay, so I would like to now introduce you another exercise. Do you like exercise? Okay, keep your palm like this and then keep it here on your knees, on your thighs, and the other palm also here. Okay, those people who cannot see, it will be like here on the thighs, and straighten your back. And then now we take one palm like this. And here, okay, from here to here. And then we take it here to your belly. And this palm open like this. Open like this. It was like this, and you open like this. and then again, and place it on your other palm in your belly, on your belly. And now the previous hand you take to the chest, and then again here, and then again here, like here, right? And then here. So here and here. You have to kind of close,
Turn
okay?
it.
Turn it.
When it
And
comes
then
down.
the other palm to the chest, and here, and here,
Down.
and here. Okay, we continue to do that.
Turn.
So you can see different. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this one will be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you are comfortable, you can also do it with closed eyes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let us focus on our breath. See how you feel now after that exercise. Now, which part of your body is more active? Probably brain. I wonder if you have some headache. If you do it after a while, you gave some exercise to your brain. Focus on your breath. Try to stay focused. Feel the sensation in your brain area. See how it appears and disappears. What kind of sensation do you feel? Is it just a tiny little spot or a wider area? Is that sensation growing or appearing and disappearing? Coordinate with the breathing. If you have a little pain, observe natural breathing. See if that sensation is still there or less active now. Do you have any other dominant sensation somewhere else? What kind of sensation is that? In the lower back, knee, ankle, shoulder, anywhere else? Is it appearing and disappearing, changing, moving from place to place? Breathe naturally. Stay yourself awake. Read your mind. Read your thoughts. What is the thought that is coming to your mind right now? Happy, unhappy, neutral, wholesome, unwholesome. The thought, does it exist longer or just appear, disappear? Is the thought related to some past experience or to a future event? Or you just focus at the right current present moment? How is your breathing now? Is it more subtle, more gentler, more calmer? How is your body? Your brain area, the upper part of the body, the midsection of the body, the lower part of the body. Do you hear some sounds? Do you judge? How do you react to them? Okay, focus on your breath and focus on your thoughts, or focus on your bodily sensations. We will silently meditation one more minute. Take a good long deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. Keep your palms together close to your heart. Release and relax your breath. Now let us say 3 times sadhu. 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 Open your eyes gently and compassionately towards yourself and to everyone else. Okay, we can open up for some questions if you have. Questions or comments?
Another question.
Yes,
Yes. question.
Sorry, what is the word that we're saying at the end? I'm doing my best, but I can't quite.
Sadhu.
sadhu. Like the word sadhu?
Sadhu?
Hmm.
Am I saying that correctly?
Yes,
Sadhu. Okay.
yeah. Sadhu means excellent. Whenever you see something that you are happy with, you say sadhu.
Okay.
It's like sharing your happiness. And also we have an amazing practice like keeping the palms together. That is a very powerful gesture when you do that. Have you tried this? You can try slowly taking your palms together and then again separating and then coming again, separating. You can even do it with closed eyes. You can feel the sensation more better. Okay, do it several times and feel the sensation. Now we have done meditation, you can feel it even more better. The more you do it, actually, you can feel the energy better. And then you combine the forces together, the entire force together, all the positive energy together, close to your heart base, your mind base, This is again a very important place. And when we say sadhu, we are so happy. That is why we do keep our palms together and say sadhu. It makes so much sense. Okay, and sometimes when we want to pay respect to someone, like the Buddha, we even do it like this. Yeah, it is like your most respectable place. We do it that way too. You must have seen like a lot of people doing it, especially today with the pandemic. this this gesture became more popular. I have seen some um, like international conferences. People just do it. I remember um, Prince Charles, now he's king, right? He also did that. I saw that one time. So, yeah, when we do that, it makes so much sense. We have two eyes, two ears. You see, two eyes, two ears. Even the nose, we have two parts, two hands, two legs. You see, two parts of the body combined together. And that's a very powerful gesture. In Sri Lanka, we also do like whenever we meet someone, we say, keep our palms together, we say, Ayubovan. Ayubovan means, like in Hindi, they say, Ayushman Bhava. That means, may you live long. Yeah, that's what we say. We say, Ayubovan. Whenever we meet someone, you might see that. And you can do it. Try it, how they react. Yeah, they'll feel very good if you do it.
How do you say it again?
Ayubovan. Bovan.
Bowan.
Yes. Ayubovan. May you live long.
What language is that?
Huh?
What language?
Sinhala language. Yeah. It's very similar to Hindi, Ayushman Bhava. Yeah, they also say that. Okay. So, how did the meditation go? What part of the meditation was more interesting to you? Eating? Okay. I think eating meditation should have been memorable. Maybe probably first time. Maybe you must have done it before. But you see how when we eat silently, slowly, it is so beneficial. You feel the energy right away. Even when we drink tea or something, you feel different tastes. Did you taste food? Different food?
Much quicker.
Yeah. Most of the time we eat, we talk, we don't even pay attention, right? And it is, yeah.
For the people who aren't here, do you want to give more instructions about how to do eating meditation, maybe? Some people weren't here much.
Okay, I would like someone to say that if possible. Yeah, those who came late. Who came late?
Some people
Did you miss
late
the
to
lunch? Eating meditation? You were here?
No, I was not.
Only you?
I was not. I was
There's-
Oh,
there's
oh,
quite a,
okay.
quite
So next time come
a-
earlier. That was amazing, I think. For me personally. You were there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain
Well,
how you did it? You might say.
it starts from you observe the food, and then you keep your mind with the food that you're going to put your spoon or your fork into the food, and your mind always there, and notice what you're just about to eat and put in the stomach, and once you spoon it up, and then you just slowly and feel that and concentrate on that. Once you put it in your mouth, you feel that it in your mouth start chewing, and feel that you feel the taste, you feel the everything in your mouth first, and then slowly swallow it, and you will feel taste, and you also feel concentrate. The concentration is very, very important, and you will feel it going down, and keep noticing that, and just keep going down. And then you might hear things around you, but you pay attention to what you are doing. And that is very, very good experience, and it just keep going down. And then once you go down slowly, then you start looking again, and then you keep repeating that exercise. And that is, to me, is a good experience, because most of the time we eat and we talk and we move around and we chit chat a lot of things, and a lot of things get into your mind, not just the food that you're eating. So your mind goes somewhere else every single second that you put your food. So while you're eating, you notice that, and then the food that you eat, and sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, you feel like the, um, it, you like he said, you feel full faster because you concentrate on what you're doing, and you feel that the nutrition of the food will go into your body, and then it's go down there and it start digesting and go through your body, and it is a very good concentration. And it's not just eating, and after that we have the working, and we concentrate. The main part to me is concentrate on what you're doing at the moment. So that helps.
Sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu. See, when we are happy, we say sadhu. Yes, you have a question.
Not a question, just a comment. It's funny. My husband and I actually don't talk a lot when we eat. I don't know that we meditate. But I notice that some people will chit chat, whatever. That's my husband and I, when we're eating, we don't bother. We just we eat. And then we talk after.
So wonderful. And sometimes, do you also like, especially mothers who cook, they take so much effort to cook, so much love, so much care for those people who eat the food, and they don't have any idea how much they work hard, and you just eat, and they just run away. Why don't we, be also so mindful and grateful and thankful to the mothers who cook? Yeah.
As a
And
mother, you ask, how is it? How do you like it? Then I feel good.
yeah, and just be mindful, and actually silence makes so much sense. And now we have a lot of people here, and if everyone talks, it becomes really difficult. And if everyone is quiet, only one person talks, it's so wonderful. We can all absorb, right? So if we eat, if we drink, if we walk, everything, if we do it mindfully, it is really, really helpful. The other thing is like, you take one morsel of food and then you chew it, savor it, grind it. You feel like all parts of your mouth is involved, and then later slowly you eat, and then the stomach is active along with your control panel, your brain, how they coordinate, and then you don't still eat the other food, wait for a while, and then slowly the other one, then slowly the other one. And if we eat like this, actually it will be very helpful, because you don't want to eat too much then. Because if you eat faster, you eat a lot, but if you eat slower, you eat less. Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes 20 minutes for the brain to get the signal that you're full. So the slower you eat, of course there are other advantages of slow eating, but that is one of that. So sometimes when you eat very quickly in 10 minutes, you probably end up eating more before your brain actually says you're full.
Yeah.
So that's why they say take time. And then the amylase in the saliva starts when you chew 32 times. They say every mouthful should be chewed before you put it down the throat.
Yeah.
So those are all very good digestive principles as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also sometimes here we have community food. We have food from all different communities. And now you start really enjoying different tastes of different food. We had Thai food, we had American food, I don't know how many different Vietnamese food, many different kinds of foods are there, and they were prepared deliciously different tastes. Can feel. Just enjoy that. Just, that I think also is a great experience. Would like to invite all of you next time, little earlier, so that we can practice that. For you, it's easier. You already do that.
I have another question. So you can bring food? Like we bring food to the.
Yes, you bring your best food.
My mom cooks beautifully.
Okay.
Her food is amazing.
Oh,
Ask her,
Amazing.
and I'll bring her.
Okay.
Just to add up a little bit, we do vegetarian here.
Yes.
Only vegetarian.
Yes.
Okay, yes, we can do that.
Yes. We will
It's at
be.
11.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Just a little earlier. Like we will start at 11. So you may come little earlier. We can eat together. We can do some blessing for you before we start. Yeah.
So Bhante, the slow eating becomes, I mean, if you're not talking while eating becomes difficult when you have a family, you're feeding as a mother. And if you don't say anything, they think you're angry. So you kind of have to say, is it good? Is the salt okay? Because normally mothers eat later than the kids, right? Or whoever you serve. Generally, this is our culture. So the guests eat first, then you have to ask them, is it okay? Is it too hot? Is it too cold? So many things you have to ask. And then, so when you start eventually putting your plate together, they are commenting on all the food they ate. So it's very hard to mindfully. Like, my daughter and her fiance just heard this one whole week. Was cooking and talking and talking and talking. So it's kind of challenging, that's what I'm saying. It's not like hard. I mean, it's not like it's not possible. It's a little bit hard when you have a family.
I think with the family you can just do whatever you want. Okay. But once in a while, even at home, you do it.
When I'm alone,
I don't say like every time. Of course, maybe you have your friends, relatives, some guests coming and you don't talk and you just, okay, silent working, silent eating, okay, bye. I don't say that, but when you are here,
Yeah.
some people like, oh, I met some new friend, I have something to share, I have some gossip to share. Okay, that is not the right way. So we should not mix, I think. And that's why I say, like, when you are in the retreat center, you do that, you focus on that. Okay, and when you are home, don't do it like that. So but you can slowly absorb some good energies, be more mindful. It will happen to you naturally, actually. If you keep practicing here, when you go home, some of these reverberations will still be there with you. You will feel that echo in you. So that will be good. And you will be nicer, you will be gentler, kinder, right? And you will be kindful. Mindful and kind. So you will be kindful.
In fact, today when I came later than lunch, and nobody was talking. There's so many people.
You and the Prasad, right?
Very unusual. They walk in like 12:30 before meditation. You to chat. So I felt really that there was some good energy.
Yeah. You see, this is exactly what I want to say. Like, you feel the energy when you see lots of people eating silently. Eating is a place where open your mouth, right? You naturally open your mouth, and you're not only opening your mouth to eat, but also to talk. And here you don't talk, you eat mindfully, and everyone else will feel a different energy. Yes, please.
I was just going to say, but maybe even it is hard to do with a family, but maybe one of the things you can do is even 5 minutes. Just say we're going to have 5 minutes. We can talk after this, but we'll have 5 minutes where we eat mindfully. We have Thanksgiving coming up, and maybe even during that meal, you take 5 minutes and let's all reflect on gratitude. Let's give kindness, thankfulness during this 5 minutes, and be mindful during that 5 minutes, and then talk. Because it is hard, you're right. So it is hard when you have a lot of people in Bhante, you're right. You have a lot of things, but even taking a few minutes sometimes can make a big difference.
Yeah.
Just a small part.
Yes, please.
Thank you. I actually wanted to build on that. And for you, we also have children, small children and toddlers in the house. I think it's impossible to do it with them, but I think it's even more important to try to find small pockets to do it because the day is long, exhausting. So we've been trying to do since last week. My partner learned this. We've been trying to do this micro meditation, which might not be the best, but it's just to gain self-focus. And we cannot do the eating, but we are doing the drinking, even at work, and even in the house. And just ask, I just want to have this 10 minutes for myself in this room. Could you please be mindful? And I think it's being helpful for us. But I think that probably it's better due to the whole eating, but something is something is better than nothing.
Yeah, once in a while practicing also is good, and also daily if you do it like little bit, sometime you do it. Like you eat silently, that will be so nice. That will be nice. And at home, because you have few members of the family, so it doesn't make much difference. But if we have so many people, and then you really are tempted to talk to other people, and you still control. No, I'm not going to talk. I sometimes people like to see what the other people eating. I'm not interested, and I'm focusing on myself. You hear sounds, you hear people doing this and that. And you know what? Some monks, when they eat, they don't even make sounds even with the spoon. I remember some monks say, okay, if you make a sound, you have to go to cemetery, meditate. So like you make, so I would say like if you make a sound, you make extra 5 minutes meditation. So you make less sound. That is amazing. And also with working also is really nice. Lot of people working silently. That is a completely a different feeling. If you like few people, at home, maybe if you keep talking to your family members, but not fighting, nice chit chat would be okay. But sometimes you can see the difference when there are a lot of people silently, and you see how the other people respect. How she says when she was coming, everyone was quiet, like she was feeling it different. So she was also a little bit more mindful, right? Yeah, that is why we all have to be mindful. Um, and it happens to us naturally. We will respect other people when they are silently practicing. Okay? Yes.
I have heard other monks talk about finding, like while doing sitting meditation, finding the like pleasant vedana, the pleasant like feeling in like whatever sensation that you're feeling. And I was wondering if you could give a little advice on how to do that, because it's not a very intuitive thing.
Like to think of the happy Vedana, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other people? What do you think?
Well, I didn't hear the question too well.
So I had asked about, so I heard other monks like let's talk about finding what while you're doing sitting meditation and you feel like say like your knee hurting or your or like tension like somewhere in your body. Um, I've heard monks talk about like finding like the pleasant aspect of that feeling. In their terminology, the pleasant Vedana. And I was asking the Venerable if he could have any advice on how to do that.
Yeah, I remember you talked about this like way back in the day. I remember I asked you the same question, like, how do I meditate in a way where I don't feel pain? You're like, oh, I love the pain. I remember you telling me you love the pain and that when the pain comes up, you just focus in on the feeling and you just meditate on it. And in my head, I was like, okay, you like the pain, okay. Okay, but then the next meditation, I did that. Exactly what you said. I remember I started feeling a pain like right next to my shoulder blade, and I was focusing on. First, I was like, oh my goodness, it hurts so badly. I want to move, but then I told myself, don't move, just
Yeah.
feel it. And so I put all my energy and I put all my focus on that pain to the point where it was no longer just pain. It was just kind of just a feeling, just like anything else. And I understood what you were talking about. There was almost a joy I felt in the pain.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
See,
I wanted to add something about because I
thank you.
I
You
wanted to
still
ask the same question, a similar question, because I would like to say first that was pretty cool to have the exercise first. That helped me like to focus more. So I felt like very comfortable in my heart.
which
And then I
exercise?
start,
Which exercise?
the exercise that you did with
Oh,
your
okay.
hands and also the other one.
Okay.
It helped a lot to feel concentrated. And then I felt my heart, I felt that peace. And then I started focusing on the pain in my body. It was so uncomfortable. I did the best, but I couldn't keep my legs crossed, so I stand my. And it was so interesting that there was a moment that I felt, this is uncomfortable, right? That's just be familiar with that. But then I became so agitated, like I felt impatient. And then I was like, and my breathing was very agitated too. And then take time. And then I said, no, I'm going to allow me to move with my body. So I changed the position. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, now also you mentioned a few things, like you felt pain and you felt agitated. You see your mind, you can also read your mind. You already recognize you had agitation. You also had feel happiness, calm, and then body pain. All these things you don't get it if we don't actually pay attention to that. So that is really important to pay attention to that. Coming back to your question on like when we have pleasant feelings, like when you are calm, you are bodily and verbally and mentally calm, you feel your bodily comfort is amazing. Okay, and as she said, like if you try to change your position, body posture, then the pain will not disappear. Actually, it will come again. But it's okay. Pain, it's really painful. It's okay. I'm not going to change. I just calm and calm and calm because the pain itself is not permanent. Like everything else, pain will also disappear. And imagine those people, the monks or other practitioners, who would sit for hours and hours and hours. How do they do it? If they keep changing their postures, can they do it? No, they don't change the postures. Okay, just seeing observing the pain. And then when you are not changing, your body gets adjusted to that. We have an amazing flexibility with our body. In yoga, you say you listen to your body when you do different postures. At the beginning, you can really do some of those amazing postures, but see how they do it over time. They continue to do that, right? And then same thing with the meditation. You listen to your own mind. Do not pressure. Just observe the mind, and then your body and the mind, when it becomes like friendly with you, they will not be agitating, like you said. You just observe, okay, anger came to me. It's okay, anger came to me. And then you can see, oh, restlessness came to me. Okay, um, fear came to me, pain came to me. You can see that. You can see that it comes and it goes. All pains are not permanent too. They change. They change. But I recommend, like when you come to meditation, maybe genes will not work.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you need to find a better cloth for so that you can close your, bend your knees better.
Yeah, I have a habit of wearing jeans just for like every occasion. So yeah, I gotta remember that.
Yeah. So we need to think of that.
Also, can I add something? Just because you asked this question, and ask what do you think? You have to also like notice when you meditate that the pattern of the mind that always wants sukha vedana versus dukkha vedana, like pleasant over unpleasant. That's present in the mind, and that's what we're trying to eliminate with meditation. Just acceptance, because like your desire to always experience sukha vedana, it's always like rooted in the craving against dukkha. So this is what you have to like also observe. So the moment you release craving against like unpleasant sensations, that's when the suffering stops. And you just observe the sensations as sensations. It's not pleasant or unpleasant. It's just sensation. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, perfect sense. Thank you.
And also, when we meditate, we are physically, bodily, mentally calm. Then you can actually feel bodily pleasant sensation. Your body will become like nothing. It will be like cloud. So empty cloud. Real empty cloud you can see. Normally we feel our body heavy. And when you keep sitting, meditating for a while, you feel it is so empty, so light. And then you feel that happiness. When you are bodily, like really, really light, you feel that happiness, the comfort. We call piti sukha, like she said. Sukha vedana, pleasant sensation. And dukkha vedana, unpleasant sensation. This can be there. And if you can actually cope up with your body, if you get used to this meditation and pause, if you can sit for a little while, so much better. And 5 minutes meditation, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, more than 1 hour, all different signposts, all different milestones. Okay, they have different experiences. That pleasant feeling is so different if you can sit for 1 hour. Yeah, much different from half an hour. Okay, so maybe like 30, 40 minutes from that time. By that time, you might be having some, it is enough. I want to get up. I want to stop meditating. It is really, really painful. As you say, I don't want, then, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. It doesn't, nothing will happen to me anyway. My limbs will not be broken apart. I will stay there. I will still be there, calm, relaxed. And then somehow you manage and the pain will go away. If you don't panic, pain will go away. Then you can enjoy more. And then you actually have the real game with the mind. See the mind. Yeah, it's all mind game. You can really see the mind. And also you will feel so happy. Again, happiness will come to you. When you see, even the anger comes, you see that you will be happy. The pain comes, you will be happy. Just like the gatekeeper I told you before. When you have the gatekeeper watching you, watching your mind, gatekeeper will protect you, right? Gatekeeper will protect you. So you have the mindfulness watching you, watching your mind. Anger came and anger goes. You can see that. Don't fight with the anger. Even in the dream, don't fight. Just calm, relax, peaceful, and even in dream you will be finding. Okay. It doesn't come to you naturally. It will take some time. Yeah. And then the other sensations, other thoughts, you can literally feel just like people coming to your home, like all these people. If you are at the door, you can see one by one people coming, right? Just like that, you can also see the thoughts coming. That is wonderful. This is where we have to practice constantly. We have to empower the mindfulness. If you empower your mindfulness by constantly practicing, you can have a good, trusted gatekeeper who will never take bribes. She will be so reliable. Yeah, that is why we need to have that mindfulness as a trusted gatekeeper to monitor. The problem, again, as I mentioned earlier also in some other time, when we have anger, if we don't pay attention to, today you are paying attention to, so the anger comes to you, and then we will react verbally, physically, right? When you are angry, and then the anger will somehow go away. But that very same anger will leave so many droppings inside. So many things will be left behind, some dirty things behind before leaving. But if you have the mindfulness watching your anger, that anger will leave with everything together, will not leave anything behind. So this is we call actually latent tendencies. Latent, they are dormant in us. They go deep into us. That is why, let's say, like, I am angry with someone, I saw someone had a fight, argument or something, and so after a while I forget that. And even after a month or a year, I see that person, the hidden anger will pop up right away. You see that, right? But if you watch it, if you mindfully watch it, then that kind of a problem will not happen. The danger is if we continue to have those droppings, there will be layers and layers of anger, jealousy, greed, all kinds of defilements will be stuck within us. You don't see how we suffer, like why people have diabetes, cancer, and all kinds of heart patients. If you go through their history, if you really seriously go through their history, they might have been suffering with so many family issues, maybe office problem, continue to get angry, continue to get sad, crying, angry, restless, all these things put together and blow out of proportion from somewhere. Maybe the blood sugar will go up, maybe the heart cholesterol, or then even sometimes certain cells of your body grow faster, might turn out to be a cancer. Many things, along with your past karmic energies, reactions, those things will actually become so toxic inside. So when we keep practicing on our breathing in and breathing out, we focus with mindfulness. we actually can cleanse everything. We cleanse everything. And the most important thing is we can cleanse our mind with the mindfulness.
How to deal with judgment?
Yes? Okay. Vendaba, do you want to say something? how to deal with judgment?
What do you mean by judgment?
Judgment, you judge all other people judge?
Yeah,
Criticize.
Other people judge or you judge?
both.
You want me to say something?
Yes, please.
Well, one, I would say with other people will always judge you. People judged the Buddha. People judged. Look at all the people in the world who've done so much good. Martin Luther King, people, he was killed. So no matter what we do, people will judge us. So I think it's important to look at and reflect on our own sila, reflect on our own wholesome qualities. And when people judge us, you can use it. Is this true? If it's not true, then why worry about it? Or even if they judge us, well, maybe this is an area where I can be more wholesome. Thank you for pointing this out. So in that case, I wouldn't worry about other people judging us. Because one, it's always going to happen, but also two, you can take it. And maybe they're pointing out something. As monastics, we have that time where you point out things to other people like, hey, this is something you need to do to help you spiritually on the path. As far as judging other people, as Bhante said, you can just watch it. Oh, when you have mindfulness as a gatekeeper, as a guard, all of a sudden you see this judgment. Oh, I'm judging this person. But your mindfulness, your awareness becomes a gatekeeper. And you just watch it arise. And you watch it, and you can even see, wow, I don't like how this feels. Being really judgmental, like, I don't like what it does to my mind. But you just watch it. Instead of reacting to it, it's just, as Bhante said, when those things come to your house, if you just let it in, they're going to wreck your house. They're going to tear up your house. And then you're left trying to clean it up. All those things, as he talked about, that are left behind, those latent tendencies. You let judgment into your house, and it'll destroy your house. You let anger into your house, and it'll destroy your house. But you just see, oh, who's at the door? Your mindfulness, your awareness sees, oh, who's at the door knocking? Who's trying to come in? Oh, it's judgment. And you just watch it. There's nothing to say like, oh, we're not enlightened beings. Don't ever judge. Don't ever be judged. Don't let that happen. Like that should never happen to you. No, but what's important is that you don't act upon it. You see it, and you see it arise, but you don't say, oh, look at that person in a judgmental way. Oh, I can't stand these people. Oh, I'm so much better than these people. I'm so much worse than these people. You don't let the judgment happen. You can see it and use your mindfulness to see it arise. But you just don't grab it. You don't let it become a part of you. Don't let it come into your house and destroy your house. Just watch it. Just like if a thief came into a store and there's a bunch of cameras and a bunch of people watching, the thief might just walk out of the store because it has mindfulness. Mindfulness is there. So you use that mindfulness just to watch it arise. Watch it arise, and it will go away. That's the other thing. The more we start engaging in it, the more it'll stay with us. The more it'll be a part of us. But if we just watch it arise, oh, that's interesting. Judgments are like, wow. And you don't even have to judge yourself like, why am I feeling this way? I shouldn't feel this way. This is bad. No, you just see it. Use your mindfulness and watch it come. And I guarantee you that it'll go away. Just watch it arise and fall away. And the more you do that, the more you use your mindfulness just to watch it, not engage with it, the shorter and shorter. You'll notice after a while, wow, it's going away quicker. Because this judgment will learn that mindfulness is keeping guard. And after a while, this judgment doesn't even want to come there anymore. There's no use in coming to this house anymore because they won't let me in. Why am I even going to go there? There's too much, the mindfulness is too strong. So that's just some thoughts about that. That's my judgment on that. I'm judging on that. But yeah, just watch it. Mindfulness. Mindfulness helps.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now I would also share with you how important it is to train our mindfulness, because this gatekeeper does not charge anything. It is free. Every one of us can do it for free. And once you properly have a trained gatekeeper with you, you will be so much secure. Okay, so much secure. Like at the beginning, you really can't stop thoughts coming to you. It's not like closing a door, it's open. Mind is open, any thought can come. So you can really close the door just like that. It needs so much practice, but you can do it actually. At the beginning, just like, let's say, newly hired gatekeeper. Okay, let's say newly hired gatekeeper, we will place him over there and he will let everyone come into empty cloud. Okay, everyone will come, and because he doesn't know, okay, you go, okay, you go, and he will check everyone in. But he will also look, who is this? Who is this? Why is he like acting differently? But he will watch it. And the people also, whosoever come, they will also know somebody watching me. So whosoever come, they come, will stay, and they will go. Eventually he will check, oh, no one is here. So he can lock the gate. Just like that. At the beginning, you allow every thought to come. Later, this guy will be more mindful. First week, second week, he knows, okay, many different, Maki comes, Olga comes, Sud comes, everyone coming, see, that one knows, okay? And then when they come different clothes, different cars, that person identify, recognize them. Okay, this person is a good one. He is a friendly one. A friend of empty cloud. So they let them all in. But if there are someone who, I haven't seen you, never coming like this, and who are you? What is your identity? You might even check the ID. And do you have a bag carrying something? Or what is this in the bag? They will check. He will check everything. Make sure that the empty cloud is safe. Right? So similarly, the mind, when you train the mindfulness will watch you just like that. The thoughts come, anger comes, jealousy comes, greed comes, pain, all the emotions, every thought coming, okay, doesn't know how to control. And slowly he knows, oh, this wholesome thought coming, welcome. Welcome. And those wholesome positive thoughts will be welcome. And the others, like the anger, come, hold. Okay, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. You stop. You have nothing to do with here. And the mindfulness will stop that. Anger will keep trying to come, penetrate, and the mindfulness properly trained, you give him more workshops, more equipment, sprays, and all these things, and metal detectors, everything one by one added to him, and the mindfulness will better take care of the gate. And then the anger will be turned back. Anger will bounce back, trying to infiltrate, but now we have face mask, face shield, all things are there, so anger will not be able to infiltrate. And some karmic forces of our own past karma will try to infiltrate all the time. Okay, and they will continue to penetrate us, and we have a gatekeeper here trying to obstruct them. Unless it is really a powerful karmic force, you will be much more safer. So this is why we need to have this mindfulness as a gatekeeper. How do we train the mindfulness as a gatekeeper? By continuously practicing. The more you practice, the more tools you are giving to him. Okay? And he doesn't charge for anything.
Mm.
Again, free of cost, so trusted, such a reliable gatekeeper, security guard, the best in the world. Okay? And this is how we need to continuously practice. The more we practice, the more mindful, the more stronger, more empowered the mindfulness will become, and we will be much safer. Our mind will be so peaceful. The more wholesome we become, and all the unnecessary thoughts won't disturb you anymore. Just like the enlightened ones. They don't get angry, they don't get sad, they don't get restless, they don't have any sensual pleasures all the time. Imagine if we can be like that. Can you be without anger for 1 week? Try.
You can do it.
You can do it. Who can do it?
Everybody else can do
Or you can do it 1 week?
Well, it's not
Okay.
like the anger never comes, but it's like, yeah, you just have that reflexive, just you see for what it is, and just not helpful.
Yeah, maybe. Like you see which one is more your weak area.
it. Mm.
What is your weakness? Anger, restlessness, sad. Some people cry all the time. For every single thing, cry, cry, cry. I'm not going to cry for 1 month. I'm not going to be sad for 1 month. I'm not going to be angry. I'm very confident, positive for 1 month. My children will say something, try to tempt me. I'm not going to be angry. See that? Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Thank you. Yes. You mentioned before latent, sort of lingering, unpleasant feelings that come from the past. So let's say that we practice mindfulness and we can somehow control it better, the present feelings that come from our life, everyday life. What happens about those feelings that are like archaeological feelings from the very long past? Sorrow, it might be anger, it might be lost. And those feelings are so deep buried,
Mm.
so deep buried. If they don't really bother us in the daily life, that they have left that dirtiness or naughtiness, like yes,
An
inside them.
imprint, like an imprint.
Imprints.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, can we practice mindfulness in a way that could somehow retroactively observe also those very past experiences?
We can. We can. Like when you do jhana, for example, jhana means jhayati is to burn. So we actually burn. When we meditate, what do? We burn. Okay? We cleanse ourselves. So, like the longer you maintain your inner peace, let's say the longer you don't get angry, also some of those inner latent tendencies, unless they are really, really powerful, most of them will be washed away. Just an example. Let's say we have something here that's just a simple thing. I can just even it will be gone. Or there is something like I just rinse it. It's okay. It will be gone. But then there can be some just rinsing is not enough. You need some detergent. Okay, even then it might not work for some. Then we need some special chemical to remove that. just like that, our defilements, many of the defilements can be just blown away if we are just mindful presently, and then make some more effort. Some of those layers can also be removed, and then with more practice, with more realization of the Dhamma, you know, like I, me, myself, that impermanent three characteristics. The more you are into the Dhamma, the more you can investigate, dig deep into that, and then burn them away. We can all do that. You can do it. Okay, every one of us can do it, and there is no other external force who can help you more than yourself. This is the most beautiful thing you need to learn. So you all can do it. You all can become a Buddha. Okay, so be confident and continue to practice, and so we all can somehow one day completely burn out all our defilement. Imagine somebody like Angulimala, the case of Angulimala, who was a murderer. He started killing people one by one. Many people were killed. He himself was rescued by the Buddha, and he could not meditate because all the experience, whatever he did, he remembered all of them. So it was so difficult, and the Buddha helped him. Past is past. You focus on your present moment, and also do not be so much obsessed with that past. And he somehow broke that and decode that, and that way he could become Arhat. King Asoka, when he also was expanding his territories, he was involved in so many killings. In the Kalinga war, he killed many people. He heard the crying, screaming of the people. The women were crying because of losing their husband. The soldiers were crying because they lost their limbs. They were sick and wounded, and many people who lost their properties. All of them were crying and cursing, and all these things were impacting him very strongly. He could not sleep. He had insomnia. And so one day, he actually saw a young little monk walking so peacefully and so calm and serene. It changed the whole course of his life. He completely U-turned. He could rediscover his inner peace through that young little monk. So one day, if you continue to practice, some of those brighter signs will come to you. Some of those wonderful Kalyana Mittas will come to you to help you. The more you are working like this, the more wonderful people will be with you, around you. Okay? So hopefully that will also be helpful for your journey, and also your family, your children, your everyone else will also be noticing your positive change. Now, when you go home, also you need to be little more patient, little more understanding, right? Slowly, it doesn't come to you right away. That you continue to practice it, and you will see. They will see. They will notice. Your friends will notice you about you. Oh, my friend is now more patient, more kind. How wonderful! What happened? Are you okay? Yeah. And you continue to be nice and patient and generous, and oh, wonderful. What do you do these days? I go to empty cloud. What is that? What is it? And then you say, okay, we go meditate. I also want to go. You can maybe you can actually um, don't have to say it. They will see it. Your change should be positive. Yeah, I think this dharma should be practiced within us to impress ourselves, to purify ourselves, and also to help everyone else around. So that way we can also be a lamp unto ourselves and also to dispel the darkness of others. Okay? Yes?
I don't know how to phrase my question. What is the monastic position on mental illness? Like, as far as if we're talking about your brain is the house and mindfulness is the door, where does mental illness live in relation to that? Is it inside of your house, outside of your house?
It can be everywhere. It can be within yourself. It can be inside your house. It can be outside your house. So if you are not mindful, some of these things will become much more stronger and attack you. And let's say, just an example, okay? You don't open your windows, you close your room all the time, no sun, okay? You don't clean your room, all messy, all dirty. What will happen? You continue to do that. You don't open your doors, windows, it's always dirty, messy, and you don't clean. What will happen? After a while, you get that. The clogging thing happens inside. Actually, it also impacts you. It influences you so negatively. So what do? Start making your bed. Clean your bed. First, make your bed in the morning. First thing in the morning, make your bed. That is the first thing. And appreciate. Oh, I made my bed. Appreciate yourself. And then motivate. Slowly, I organize my room, my closet, everything. I keep it nice, neat, organized. I feel much better now. I can study. I can meditate. I feel more positive, comfortable. And I go to my room, see other rooms, kitchen, everything. You see, I'm clean. That also will actually help other family members too. You also can, maybe young children, most of the time they are so glued to the phones, and sometimes help your family, help others, each other, and husbands also can help the family, and wives also can help everyone, and then go outside the garden and see everything neat and clean. Those things also mutually be helpful if you are helpful to each other. And sometime once in a while, talk to each other and see how you can help each other in a better way. And that way your life can also become slowly, growing with more positive energy, right? And sometimes the things like, people don't talk to each other, and people don't appreciate each other, and you yourself don't appreciate yourself. And so these things, when they are put together, it becomes a very heavy burden. Let's say a mother, out of compassion, maybe out of loving kindness, maybe for the child, keeps giving so many advices: do this, don't do this, don't do this, do this, do this. And then it becomes overwhelmed for the child, maybe. Just an example. So if you keep doing it, maybe you do it with loving kindness. Uh, but the thing is, like, you speak to other people outside, very nice, very gentle, so beautiful, so wonderful. But when you talk to people so close to you, your tone little changes. Have you noticed? Your tone little bit different, little bit harsh, little bit not so gentle, and then it doesn't really reverberate. It doesn't go into that person. If you also talk to, like, your friend, you know if you also talk to your children just like that, maybe husband, wife, because you continue to see them, continue to talk to them, and continue to see their weaknesses, then you also maybe mentally react differently. But with your outside friends and all, You are so nice, so super nice. I think we need to evaluate, self-evaluate ourselves. I have to be like that too. I'm talking maybe a little differently to my husband, my wife, my children. They are so close to you, so you should be the nicest to them. I think that way, your children, your husband, your wife, everyone will become much better with you. They will feel that good energy with you. Somewhere we need to actually accept it, right? I do so many works, they don't do anything, and then so many complaints, right? So that is where we already have some negative energy within us. So please be careful, be mindful about that. How some of those anger and some of those things continue to bother you, and also layers and layers of those negative thoughts can hinder you. That will become a hindrance to see the reality.
So,
Okay?
and I would just say, I don't even like to say, use the word mental illness. It's just what it is sometimes. Some people have differences. Oh, you know, my height, that's the way I was born. Some people are born with just differences. And that's why some people take medication, because it just addresses those things. And sometimes that's just what it is. I have blue eyes, that's just what it is. Some people have some differences in neuro functioning. And sometimes, yeah, you need to get medication. Just as some people, my brother, for example, has high blood pressure. He exercises all the time. He eats really well. It's just what it is. And he has to address it. So sometimes that's what some differences neurotypically with the brain. Sometimes it's different. And sometimes people need medication for it. It's just that's the way it is sometimes.
I have a follow-up question, if it's okay.
Yes, please.
Can mindfulness or meditation or, I don't know, anything, literally anything, help with suicidal thoughts?
Sorry, I didn't follow your question. Can you please repeat?
Can mindfulness or meditation, any of those things, can they help with suicidal thoughts?
Yes, definitely. Right? How do we help it? Like even the thought, like suicidal thought comes to you, you can feel it, you can sense it, and you can read your mind again. And I think some of the things like that happens when you start not to appreciate yourself, start to block your own goodness, your positivity. You also have many good things within you, but sometimes you start to block that, you don't see that. So just like I said, like when you make the bed, appreciate yourself, I made the bed. And when you be more organized, appreciate yourself, I am more organized now. And you see the good signs within you, and you have to appreciate that too. There are many good things with you. And most of the time, what happens to us, we just complain, okay, I don't have this. I actually have many, but I think I don't have this because by comparing this happens. So things like suicidal case, I think practicing loving kindness is a very, very important thing. Loving kindness, in practicing loving kindness, you start with yourself. You start to appreciate yourself, send loving kindness to yourself. May I be well, happy, healthy. Right? You need to send that loving kindness to you first, and then to your near and dear ones, then to the neutral ones, then to even the unfriendly ones. You have to send that loving kindness to every sentient being, unconditionally, immeasurable. I think if you continue loving kindness, the suicidal thoughts will never come to you. You will not harm yourself or you will not harm to others. Yeah, being mindful also will be helpful. Yes, please.
And the Brahma Viharas and metta is extremely powerful, and it transforms your life and transforms the lives of many people. And I will also say, if someone is feeling that kind of pain, also it's important to ask for help or give that helping hand when we see somebody that's really struggling like that. Don't be afraid to ask for help or give help to those people that are really struggling. With people, meditation, mindfulness, and especially metta, as Bhante said, is extremely, extremely powerful. But also there's times where we need help from other people. If I broke my leg, I would go see a doctor. If we have suicidal thoughts, it's important. All those things that Bhante said are very important. But it's also important to, sometimes we have to ask for help and go for help. Or give help. Be there for people. That's metta gives us that power too, not just for ourselves. Metta kindness for ourselves, but kindness we know about, man, this person right now, they need me. So the answer to your question is yes, mindfulness can help those things. A tremendous amount.
And yeah, thank you so much. That is also a very important thing. Sometimes if you see someone in your family or in your friend circle, someone behaving differently, you can be also mindful about that.
Yes.
This person doesn't talk much these days. This person is little bit different. Maybe you can be mindful and be kindful to that person and talk to that person. There are many people in the world who want to share their pain or feelings, but nobody is listening. Not many people have the generosity to, lend their ears. So I think it is very important. If you want to be a good friend, you can also say, maybe you don't want to listen to those like scary things if you can, but at least there is something. At least you can help direct that person to a better person, a professional person. Yes, please.
Oh yeah, I would just wanted to add a comment is that depending on the person's tendencies, you can remind, the assumption with this suicide is that suicide will lead to extinction, but in the Buddhist teaching, that's not the case. It's vibhava tanha, it's just the craving for non-becoming. So it's always a good reminder that, the desire for extinction itself is not unwholesome, it's just pursued the wrong way in someone who's suicidal. The real way to pursue that desire is in practicing the Buddhist teaching to find the extinction in nirvana.
Yeah, thank you so much. Because if someone has suicidal thought, it should not be a simple thing. It should be something very serious. It's like after years of, putting pressure, this is like just about to be blown away. So there should be so many signs before that. If you notice that you have some pressure building up, maybe with the exams, maybe with the work load, or maybe at your office, someone who is really nagging you, maybe even in your own family, things can happen. You just be mindful if something, first of all, you should be able to recognize it. And then also your family members and near and dear ones should also be mindful about that.
Another comment on that. Actually, that kind of process might happen when the pain is too intense, too intense. I really appreciate mindfulness and all those things, but that essentially means that you already have the power to see detach from your pain. But the kind of thing you're explaining, it's like you are really engulfed in that pain and you can't see anything beyond that pain. It's like so intense. It's like you are in a dark place. You don't know where the switch is. You don't know where the gate is. You are just like, please help me, please help me. You are in a desperate situation. So somebody, you need somebody else outside. You need somebody outside of you, and somebody who can see you. And so here, professional therapy, like maybe like 3 sessions, 4 sessions a week, that kind of intensity you need. Because it's like somebody drowning and they're calling for help. So if they don't know how to swim, mindfulness is something comes into play when you know how to swim. When you have the capability in you to swim, and then you can catch somebody out. So if somebody is drowning and they don't know how to swim, they need somebody else. So it's like professional therapy is like they need somebody else.
The lifeguard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadhu.
Yeah, and also like if you are a practitioner, if you continue to watch your mind, probably those things will not come to you. Very, very hardly ever it could happen to someone who is a practitioner, having a suicidal thought. But yes, if there is something like that, you might be so blind you won't be able to see things properly. And this is where we need to have those family and friends to come in to rescue. Okay. All right. I think it's almost time for us to wind up today. And
I just have one quick question.
yes,
Are you guys still doing the volunteering at 9 a.m. every Sunday? Or is that not a thing? I forgot Saturday
People
or
can-
Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah?
Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. I forgot.
Some people come at 8, some people come at 9.
Okay.
It's really what people are able to do. But there are definitely opportunities to give and volunteer and do those things. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if any of you want to say something in common, you can say that. Or if you also want to meet us in person, we are happy to help. Maybe after this, if you want to stay over, have some tea, maybe tea chat is possible. And if not, we'll see you again. And every Friday here we have monk chat. 7:30 a.m. 7:30 p.m. I think it's a good idea for many people to ask questions, or you can just log in and see other people how they ask questions, and they might be helpful to you as well. And also we have some other events like Saturday evening 6 p.m. right? 6
Yeah.
p.m. We have Dhamma talk, meditation. And then again Sunday we have 1 to 4, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no work, right? We
Tuesday,
take a
Wednesday,
break.
Tuesday, Wednesday, rested.
Yeah, we take a break.
Even us take a break.
Mm.
We're still mindful. We're mindfully taking breaks.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning we have a Dhamma talk, and evening also. Morning 8 a.m. and evening
Yes.
7:30 p.m. we have Dhamma talks.
It's online, right? Everything
Online, yes.
And Friday is online too?
Yes,
Questions
Yeah.
online.
yeah. If you wish to come, can also attend in person.
People are
Um,
welcome to come and
Mhm.
attend in person. And if people are so inclined, they can come at 5:30 in the morning and join us from chanting and meditation.
Yeah,
Or 6:30.
mostly we have 5:30 morning chanting and meditation, and 7 a.m. we have the breakfast dana, and 11 a.m. we have the lunch dana. And yeah, this is also a good time for you to show up with some food, or even just practicing, I think will be helpful for yourself and for the others.
5 to 6. It's tea time.
Let's start with to show appreciation for Bhante Sumitta and Sanale and Medical.
Okay, let's keep our palms together, close to our heart, and then think of all the wonderful deeds that we have done today and before. By the power of all these wonderful meritorious acts, may you all be well, happy, healthy. May all your loved ones, near and dear ones, also be well, happy, healthy. May all your departed ones also share this merit and be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are. May all sentient beings, including Devas, Brahmas, also be well, happy, healthy. May all of us be able to live our life peacefully, comfortably, with good health. May all of us be able to live close to the Dhamma and in association with wonderful Kalyana Mitta friends by listening to the Dhamma, by seeing the Dhamma, so that we can eventually attain that deep realization, attain that deep wisdom, profound wisdom, and attain the final liberation, the absolute peace and happiness at the end of our samsara. Thinking thus, please keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Bow, bow, bow.
Okay, we would like to invoke short blessing for you. Abhivadana silisa niccang vaddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang balang आयुरारोग्य संपत्ति सग्ग संपत्ति मेवच अतो निब्बान संपत्ति मिनाते समिज्जतु. Okay, let's bow 3 times to the Buddha. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.